there, I'm Mithrindril, and I am doing a 30 days without video games challenge. 1 month. Might do 31 days, just so nobody sits there and says it wasn't a real month. That last day is going to be really hard. Now, you may be wondering why somebody would be crazy enough to do this. Well, I'm a millennial. I'm old enough to remember before everything was plugged in, including people. And I remember being able to have a lot more time to do things like reading, going to the gym, working on languages, all my hobbies. And yeah, what do I get out of it? I get that, hopefully. I also get the general sense, satisfaction of knowing I have control over my time and what I do. People my age seem to have a really hard time with impulse control, and I'm one of them. I'm a prime offender of wasting a lot of time doing, just playing around, which is good and bad at the same time, depending on, just how much you do it. And the last reason I will save for here in a minute or two. I just don't want to give anything away. So just a heads up, before I started this, I made sure, I thought, how am I going to stay accountable so that I actually do it and people don't say I didn't? Because when I told people I was going to do this, they just laughed. Everyone's like, all you do is play video games like 24/7. So the first thing I did is I told everybody I'm going to do it. So I'm going to catch a lot of flack from people if I don't. And they'll know. I told people I live with as well as neighbors and whatnot and friends. And that's a big part of, sticking with it. The other thing I did was decide I'm going to keep a daily video log. So every day I'm going to make a short video saying what I did today instead of video games. And this is any video game. I'm not allowed to play them, period. I am allowing myself some Netflix because I just can't give up my Star Trek. I do about an hour of that a night, maybe 2, depending if it's a weekend or not. I work a lot, so. But yeah, so, and at the end I'm going to turn it all into one big video and condense it all, summarize it. And now, here's how I'm going to be motivated. So today after work, I went and I spent some money I shouldn't spend. This is when I got the idea. I decided I was going to spend like $400 on a PSVR, the biggest one they've got here, with Borderlands 2 and Beat Saber. And I really don't have the time tonight. I got a meeting at 7 in the morning. And I was sitting there, why am I doing this? This is really impulsive. So yeah, that's my motivation. If I don't do it, I got to return it. Because they have a 30-day return policy at GameStop. Oh, no. Sorry, my roommate interrupted my video. But anyways, there's a 30-day return policy on that. So if I fail, I got to return it to GameStop and do the walk of shame. Now, here's where the fun part comes in. I figured, why not find a way to get other people to do this with me? Because I was looking on YouTube to see if anyone had done this, and nobody had. So another thing I do on the side is I don't just play a lot of video games. I buy and sell games and consoles on eBay for extra money. I buy them locally and resell them. And I almost traded in an Xbox One S to lower the price of this PSVR. But I didn't for some reason. And on the way back, I was like, that would be a really good way to motivate people. So if you also do 1 month, 31 days, without playing video games and log each day, why you're doing it, what you're getting out of it, how it's affecting you, I'll watch that video. If you just comment and say, hey, I'm doing this, I'll watch, and I'll enter you to win I'm going to do a random poll, I guess, I don't know, random number generator with your names in alphabetical order. And I'll enter you to win this Xbox One S with a remote. You need those, right? And a plug-in, but also with Far Cry 5 and Grand Theft Auto 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10. That's good, right? But anyways, and yeah, so I figured, it would do some people some good, and I was just kind of curious, how can I motivate people to watch this video and for it to have an impact? So yeah, that's it. And so anyways, that's about all I've got. So now I've got a meeting at 7 in the morning. I've got to be up at 6. So the first thing I'm going to do with my no video game time here is clean up my room. Because if you look, it's kind of a mess here. I hardly ever clean a thing. I mean, this is my idea of a mess here. Just freaking junk everywhere. So anyways, good luck and send me your videos.